How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. Got some very exciting news for myself and maybe for you guys, but I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. Love Jason Voorhees. I love the character, love the series. I own all the movies now. Yeah, I own all of them finally. But yeah, I just love the franchise. I love the game, for what it was. It was so fun. It's one of the most fun I ever had, like, gaming. It's great. And, of course, movies, the last one was a remake back in 2009. But we may finally be getting a new movie next year. Now, take this all with a grain of salt. These are just rumors. No studio or anyone like official has been like, yes, it's happening. But there have been a lot of hints. Of course, there was the whole lawsuit, right, with Horror Inc., who like owned rights to the franchise, like Adult Jason, by Cunningham, who of course directed the first movie and has since been like a producer on like every single one after. And Victor Miller, the original script writer, right, of the first film. Well, they went to court, right? They've been battling for so long. That's why the game stopped development, was rights issues. And of course, no new movies ever came out. And then that finally ended like last year, right? Or this year. I'm pretty sure it was last year. It's been a while, but it ended where finally Victor Miller does get the rights back to like Crystal, like his script. So like he owns Pamela Voorhees, Jason, but as a kid, essentially his origin, like Crystal Lake, but only in the US. And then of course Sean Cunningham owns like the proper Jason we all know and love, like the adult killer. And there was always that issues like they could get around it by making a movie, but it would be a lot of work, right, to get around that sort of thing. But they finally have come to an agreement, we assume. Like the court, the lawsuit has ended, and for the longest we're just waiting, right? Like, when are we going to get something new? Well, recently, and a producer by the name Roy Lee, I believe I'm getting that right, he went on a podcast, The Boo Crew, and he's a big producer. He produces like a lot of movies, like the Godzilla versus Kong, like that sort of thing. This guy's like a big deal. And on there, he said that by the end of this year, 2022, we should get news on a potential new, like, Friday the 13th. Like, we're gonna hear something about it. And then people did some digging, right? And going back to Sean Cunningham, he has a cameo, right? And in the cameo bio, it mentions like, oh, director of like, or producer of 12 Friday movies with the 13th on the way next year. And it was like, oh, everyone got excited. But then immediately after that, he deleted it. Like it got edited. So, like most people, I'm just hyped. I'm like, oh, is it really happening? And then New Line Cinema, who I do believe still own the rights, so Friday 1 through 8 was Paramount, right? That's why a lot of collections, like the recent Blu-ray collection in red of 1 through 8, that's by Paramount because they own the rights to those movies. But then New Line got the rights starting with Jason Goes to Hell, Friday 9, right? And then they've had it since with Jason X, Freddy versus Jason, and then the remake in 2009. So New Line on Instagram put a post which was like, it was a screenshot, well, you're seeing it, screenshot, right? And it's made to look like Jason Voorhees is like, would like to message you. So, hey, it was deleted as well, because I guess they're all being very like, because a lot of people, social media, YouTubers like myself, we're out here like, oh, like it's happening. Look, I want it. I think we all do. I've seen some people even argue, will this be straight to streaming? I mean, look at Leatherface with Netflix, right? I don't think so. I only say that because, so Halloween, like Michael Myers, right? Halloween Ends comes out this year, which do expect a review when it comes out. And that did good money. Halloween Kills was not the best, I'll admit. It's a fun little slasher, but it's, pretty dumb. Some of the characters are poorly written or wasted, really. But Halloween Ends comes out and it'll wrap up that trilogy. So if I'm Sean Cunningham, if I'm, these people like behind it, this is a prime opportunity for Jason to like come back. And you have to remember, the series is called Friday the 13th. So it usually gets released on a Friday the 13th. Hey, it boosts sales. Well, what if I told you, so next year is 2023. This would be the 13th, Friday the 13th movie, right? And there's a Friday the 13th next year in October. Obviously, October being Halloween season, you have a literal Friday the 13th in October. That has to be the release date, right? Like, I think even like, those Hollywood executives have to sit down and be like, yeah, like it has to come out on that day. You have to put it in theaters, I would think. Even if you do a simultaneous, it's like, it has to be in theaters. This is the king of slashers coming back. His 13th movie in a series called Friday the 13th. And literally, there will be one next year in October. Prime, like, literal the month of, like, where horror movies do the best, right? It's like, I think we have our release date, at least. Call me crazy, but, like, it has to be. Look, Sean Cunningham, Victor Miller, Roy Lee, any of you, please, just make it good. We want to see the J-Man. Hopefully, Sean and Victor, you guys have come to an agreement so we can have, like, the origin, right? Pamela, Crystal Lake, all that. We have our adult Jason, like, please, It's like, all of you can make money together. Like, seriously. Like, look, of course, deep down, I'm like, oh, the game could come back, but Gun Media's working on Texas Chainsaw, and Ilphonic is, with Predator Hunting Grounds. But it would be cool, maybe one day, even if they don't do a sequel, they just do like a 2.0 version, a remaster for like the new consoles, right? Like Xbox Series, PS5, and that they continue to update. It'd be cool to see them come back, Like Ilphonic and Gun to come back and be like, hey, this was the game that started it all, and look at all the other asymmetrical horrors that are out or will be coming out. So, yeah, but that's it, guys. Just excitement of a potential new Friday the 13th movie. I love it. Like, I hope it happens. Watch as soon as I post this, the same day it'll officially get announced. But yeah, let me know. Are you guys fans of the franchise? I absolutely love it. Again, I want it back. It has to be on the big screen. Like I said, you literally have the money shot right there. October next year. That has to be the release date. Like, come on. But yeah, I'm just excited, have the J-Man back on the big screen, and overtake Halloween, because before Halloween 2018, F13 was the highest grossing, like, horror franchise, or, like, maybe specifically slashers. But, of course, being that it was gone for so long, Halloween took its place, but it's time to take it back. And New Line, maybe with if it does well, which I think it will, right? We've all been waiting for the J-Man. You could do Nightmare, Freddy Krueger, bring him back, Leatherface, Michael, they're all back. Like, you need to bring Freddy too. Maybe we get a Freddy versus Jason too. We'll see, guys. But yeah, that's the video. Are you excited? Would you be interested in a new Friday the 13th movie? Will it be good? We'll see. But yeah, with that, guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoy. If you like this type of content, I make new videos every Tuesday and Saturday. So please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And as always, everyone, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care.